Hi Aries, Adrian H here. I hope that you're doing well. Conscious living practitioner and coach, and what it really means is that I am really passionate about, first of all, living a very conscious life myself, and then sharing how to do that with others as well. So, sometimes in life we feel a little bit out of alignment and sort of out of sync with ourselves, really, and so everything I do is always focus on helping you find that inner magic within yourself, that birthright potential, which I believe that we all have. I know that we all have, and I know it's within all of us. So I really specialize in helping you find that within yourself, or what I call the GPS coordinates to your heart, and then how to really use that so that your life and everybody else's life around you can benefit from that as well. Okay, so this is going to be a general reading from mid-May till mid-June. I still want to do my weekly readings. I just wanted to do a longer sort of focus for must-knows. I've got a little private joke that I'm that I'm telling myself today, that I'm just sort of cracking myself up. But I'm going to start the tarot reading with an oracle card. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. Let's take this one at the bottom, and it says wonders. Oh, this is beautiful. This is the wonders that are available in life that can emerge for you, the magic that can be created, the potential that can be created. I feel for many of you, and as I'm saying this, it's obviously myself, but I also channel your messages. I just use the cards, and I channel what I've come to understand to be my future self, which is called Smile. But this is letting you know that there are wonders that are busy emerging into your world. Now, a lot of you might be experiencing life in a better sense that you may have experienced it for a while, but still feeling a little bit all over the place, almost like when you drop water on a counter, you can't always quite control which direction it's going to flow in. So I feel that while some of you are still having that at the moment, I feel you're sort of coming out of the darkness, and you're coming out of that space that many of you may have experienced as incredibly overwhelming, where, you didn't know what to do and you didn't know which way to go, and everything just sort of felt all like a big mess. I feel that a lot of you are coming out of that space. Okay. Just to let you know, if you are on the cusp, for your own benefit really, and if it resonates with you, I will recommend that you look at both readings. If you maybe have communication problems, you can look at your Mercury. Love concerns, you can look at your Venus. There is also a link in the description, which is free natal chart, where you can actually get to see your own placements and understand what they are. All right, you can check it down below in the description if you would like to do that. It's time to start your tarot. Aries, Aries, Aries. This is so beautiful. I like this very much. I do indeed like it. I feel there's something I should tell you, but I'm completely forgetting, so I'm sure it will come if it needs to. So your overall energy is the King of Staffs, which is the King of Wands. Wonderful stuff. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right. So let's look at your recent past. Let's take a bit of a deeper look at the story over here. So you got the Two of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Page of Swords. These cards are so beautiful. A friend of mine actually gave them to me as a gift last week. And I was like, what? I love them. They're so amazing. In your current energy, you've got the Death card. You've got the Ace of Stars, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And you've got the Justice card. How beautiful is the Justice card? And then in the energy that's heading your way, you've got the Hermit. Many of you are not going to like that, but it's okay. We're going to talk about it. The Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, because there's a great value in that Hermit there for you. And also the Knight of Wands, Staffs. Okay. So Aries, when I look at this reading of yours, first of all, there is a beautiful alignment that you are, I feel, achieving and attaining with your inner self, with with your inner being, the person that you are on the inside, the personality that you are on the inside, the true personality that you are on the inside, the real expression of you, So some of you may have really felt that you're not sure where things are going. Like I've looked at your recent past there was almost like a balancing sort of act that was happening in your life. And I feel for some of you, there was a point where you were very focused and you had a vision and you had a goal and you knew where you were heading. you started to get quite a good idea of what it is that you want in your life, what it is that you don't want in your life. But I do feel there was a time where it was really like, oh my goodness, what is going on here? Can I even cope with this? Can I even deal? But what I like is I can see that you found the magic within yourself. You found that real sort of light within yourself, that energy, that power, that vibration, that essence within yourself. Because I feel for a lot of you, there was a time when, not too long back maybe either, could have been quite a period where you were just like, oh my goodness, what's going on in my life? Like, what's the point? It just felt so sort of like disconnected from yourself and from others and the world and all those type of things, where there may have even be a space where certain people may have sort of accused you of maybe ghosting them or ignoring them or things like that. But I feel that you were in a space like you needed to really get clarity inside of your mind, and you didn't want any outside influences because you didn't sort of want to drag anybody along with everything that was going on in your life. And also I feel that for some of you, you weren't quite sure at some point, are you going to be able to get through everything? You're going to be able to make it? You didn't quite know. I feel for many of you were like sort of like, let the chips just fall where they may, but then you were also looking at those chips with hawk eyes, where you're going, what you're doing type of thing. But then there's a beautiful mind epiphany that you got. You got to see your own magic. You got to see opportunity. You got to see what life can be. You got to see who you are, I feel, in many ways. I feel that you really, there's almost like a sense of peace that came about in your life. Some of you may have been running for many, many years, and I feel that it's almost like you got a direction of clarity for what it is that you need to do. So I feel almost like maybe you saw like a program or something happened, or and you said, okay, this is what I need to commit to, this is what I need to do. All right, in your current space, so that recent past obviously brought you to where you currently are, because we create our own life from the past. You create the present, from the present you create the future. Okay, so where you are at the moment, you may be cutting a lot of people out of your life. And I don't really feel that you're sort of doing it from a sense of spite. I feel that for many of you, and Aries, this is something you can sometimes do because, you sort of want to be there for everyone and consider everyone. But, I feel for many of you, there was a space where you were sort of almost compliant in a sense, if that if that makes sense, where you would just almost feel like you and so in the one sense, I feel for many of you, you felt that you have to be on your own and you got to do your own thing. But on the other end, you were thinking, oh, but that person and I shouldn't do this and I should do that and I should think about them and all those type of things. But sorry, I feel that you're coming out of a very dark space into the light. So this is very much a space of out of the dark and into the light for you at the moment. As we had there with your card Wonders over there in the beginning, you're coming out of a space that for many of you would not have served you in the best possible way. And where maybe you felt almost like you're giving and sharing and caring, but not getting anything back in return. I see for many of you that was an ongoing pattern over there, but you're coming out of that. You're coming into the light, this beautiful divine intervention. You're coming into a space where source is intervening, where the universe is stepping forward, because you have opened that portal within yourself for that to be possible, from that sort of decision that you made there in the past, how it is that you might like to go forward. You've opened a portal for yourself, for the universe to come through to support you, and there's a sense of balance that is coming back into your life. I feel for a lot of you this is really great news, and you're like, yes, because there's a sense of balance coming back into your life. I feel that for many of you, you were in this space almost like when you've got sort of like like an empty plastic bottle sort of bopping on the water, and you don't really belong anywhere, and everybody's like, oh, look at that, a bottle, how horrible, they're not recycling. But meanwhile, you didn't even ask to be there. So I feel for many of you, you saw sort of, it's almost like you were in your mind space a lot, but instead of trying to get out of it, you were like, let me actually really see what is happening over here so I can know. It's almost like when you sort out your mind, like a filing cabinet. So I can know for once and for all what's going on over here, so I can get some clarity over here so that this pattern can actually stop running my life. All right, or these patterns. And I feel that you questioned everything. Yourself, actually not so much yourself for most of you, but people and links and friends and decisions and jobs and where you live and the car you drive and the clothes you wear and everything, really, the foods that you eat, you know. Now, you've done a lot of that, and there's a beautiful sense of balance that's coming about in your life, which is all fantastic, because you're definitely moving out of that oppressive space in a much more sort of winning, receiving sort of space. Now, you've done a lot. You really have. Going forward, what you want to do is you want to give yourself a little bit of a break. All right, you want to give yourself a bit of a body break. Not saying that you neglect yourself, but say maybe if you've been exercising a lot, or you've really been focusing on healthy eating, getting sufficient sleep, and working on your mind patterns and belief and all those type of things, you are encouraged to give yourself a little bit of a break. A little bit of a body break, a little bit of a mind break. It's almost like that surrender space where we take a little bit of space. Just to sort of allow life to really even things out for you. So you're definitely encouraged to do that going forward, because I feel that you're getting to a space where you're actually getting the opportunity to do that. Whereas before that may have seemed completely inconceivable to you, you're going to a space where that's actually possible for you. Wonderful stuff. So there's a divine intervention in your current space with emotions, with your heart, with your feelings, that type of things. It's almost like you just realize what it is that you need to do. And this could be love, this could be friends, it could be family. This could even be your job, as I said, in the place where you stayed, But everything that really sort of resonates and aligns with you on a very personal level. As you're going forward, the benefit of that taking a break, the way that it will benefit you is there's another divine intervention coming for you. So there's two divine interventions, really amazing. The second one is for money. It's a financial breakthrough. It's money coming your way. This could be an increase or a promotion or maybe just inheriting, or however it is it's coming your way, something paying out. Maybe you had a policy that you completely forgot about. But there's a beautiful divine intervention there. And this, for many of you, you might have focused that you maybe, you'd like to do your own thing, your own business, or just have more sort of financial freedom. Maybe there's like an addition you wanted to do to your home, or maybe something new you wanted to buy, new sheets, whatever. This divine intervention with finances is coming towards you. It's going to give you the opportunity to go to do that which you actually have been wanting to do for a while, but maybe it was a little bit sort of bit of a tug of war that was going on for you. Before I clarify, I just want to draw a card for these two aces, for this divine intervention that is happening for you. Let's just see, what do we have for Aries, please, for this divine intervention? Okay. You've got a King of Cups. Again, oh, sorry, no. You had the King of Pentacles initially and the King of Cups. So that's actually quite incredible. I'm just showing you that the overall energy, and these are the aces that I am clarifying for you. And then the Justice card is right there in the bottom of the deck. So you are gaining balance in your inside world and in your outside world. So for those of you that maybe had situations with people where maybe there was a bit of friction that was happening over there, that is getting resolved for you as well in a beautiful, beautiful way. Okay, let's clarify this King of Stars, this King of Wands in your overall energy for you, Aries. Let's see what that is all about. What is that all about for Aries? Okay. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. So remember, we had the Two of Pentacles there in the recent past. Clarifying your overall energy, the first card that came out is the Two of Pentacles, followed by the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So I feel for you, you're definitely in the space. This is a space of definitely, cleaning out your closet, basically cleaning out your mental closet. Because I feel for many of you, there's, it's almost like emotional clutter that was inside, that was almost in a way sort of like obscuring your vision. Even where at a point you weren't even like, you look in the mirror and you'll be like, I don't even know who I am anymore. All right. So things started to change for you. Maybe it's like different parts. This could be in love, this could be in work, but you got to see that there's more than one choice. And I feel that you really got that very positive, healthy sense of discernment of what is for you and what is not for you. Okay. I feel that a lot of people came towards you with a lot of emotional drama. All this sort of like shenanigans that just drained your energy. And I see you ascending from that, moving from that space, not in that energy so much anymore, not so almost like overwhelmed in the mind by other people's energy, other people's stuff, other people's problems, other people's murkiness that they bring around sometimes. Okay. I see you going from there, and I also see this move away being incredibly beneficial for you. All right, let's clarify this Page of Swords in your recent past. 3 cards came out for you there right away. 6 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and the Star, Aquarius energy. So there's a sense of cooperation coming about, an equal sense of give and take. There's quite a lot of that in your reading that is coming out, that's stepping forth. There's a sense of an equal give and take. I give and I receive and I give. A very harmonious flow that I feel in a way started there in the recent past already, between maybe yourself and another person, maybe yourself and more than one person, but things started to even out. It's almost like, if you've been feeling almost sort of like the universe has got it out for you, really to sort of like see how much it can actually, sort of like, challenge your life, make it difficult. There is a sense of an evening out that started to take place over here, a new beginning, and I feel that it's this focus on you has really come to serve you really, really well, especially I feel in finances, especially maybe in your job, and it could also just really be that because you weren't focusing so much on other people and trying to be, sort of like the right person and the best person and all those type of things, your focus was more on you. And because your focus was solely more on you, obviously by default, the universe's focus was on you as well. And that is how you aligned yourself with a lot of prosperity. Let's look at the Justice card in your current energy. What is the Justice card in the current energy for my beautiful Aries, please? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? There we go. Okay, so you got the Wheel, you got the 4 of Cups, and you got the 2 of Cups. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't expect that because this reading is not really about love. But things are changing for you. Things are changing for you in a different direction. This could be love. It could be a different thing as well. But I feel for many of you it is love. That maybe a cup of love has been extended to you there with the 4 of Cups over there. It's been extended. And I don't feel so much that it was a no for you at the time. It was more in the sense of like, if only this could come at a different time, or if only maybe, we didn't come right now, if I can sort of, sort my own things out first as well. And it might not be for all of you, but, I feel for many of you, it is an option where you were like, it's an offer that came towards you. And I don't really feel that it was like, no, it was just like, really just not right now. I'm not the best candidate for this right now. Let's look at the Hermit there in the energies coming towards you. So sorry, just to wrap it up for you. For some of you, you may feel that it's too late for a situation, but I don't actually see that. I actually see that everything is in beautiful timing. So with the Hermit, the energy coming towards you, you've got the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. Okay, so there are still many things at the point and also going forward that are worrying you. Maybe having trouble sleeping, trouble relaxing, trouble easing down, or maybe getting very sort of scary dreams that really unsettles you, maybe very jumpy, very nervous, all that sort of stuff. And I feel that as you're going forward, and this is why rest is so important for you, the universe is giving you a space to be able to take a break. Be it that you're just on your own, be it that you spend time with someone else, maybe like a child or niece or nephew or plant or friend or whoever. I don't feel there's any sort of unreasonable expectations that are coming your way. But I do feel that for many of you, you go into a space where all that sort of inner chatter that's still there, that is not serving you well, there's a sense of balance coming with that, but you're getting it through rest, okay, through giving yourself a break. To not trying to spread yourself too thin, to rather spread yourself evenly, always placing yourself first. Very important for you, Aries. Okay. We're going to end up your reading with an oracle card. That's quite a nice message. Going to end up your reading with an oracle card. If that reading resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, hitting that notification bell. If you do subscribe, I'd really appreciate that, so you know when your weekly readings are coming out. You can obviously have a personal reading with me. My email address is down below in the description. And if you're also interested in learning to read the tarot, I also have a detailed online tarot reading course, and there's a link for it in the description. This is the card for you. Ooh, the power of purpose. How amazing is that? So having that intention for what it is that you want to have. This is where you are. This is where you want to go. Why do you want to go there? When would you like to go there? What is it going to feel like? This is really incredible manifestation, really. Speaking of, once we have a goal and we can speak to the universe, this is what I'd like to have, and this is why I'd like to have it. This is how I'd like to experience it. That is how you call forth into your experience of life all that your heart desires. Isn't that beautiful? May it be wonderful for you and serving you in absolutely positive ways. I hope it helps. See you next time.